Hi guys, I'm Brianna and today I'll be talking to you about my community service journal. First off, I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful for being able to complete these community service hours. I really enjoyed my time doing it, and I really wish I could have spent more time looking for more things that actually interested me. So first off, the first community service I did was at the Mind Math Fair, and this took place on November 6th, 2016. Here I got to work with kids and in an educational way, which was really fun. But even before going into this, I was really nervous, and I've been good at math and I like math, but I haven't taken math in such a long time, so I was like nervous, like, am I going to be able to teach kids math at this math fair, or what kind of math am I looking to get myself into? I was actually placed though into the little mathematician zone, and this is where kids ages 2 to 6 are found, and so a lot of the math was done in a more creative and arts and crafts way. So what I got to do here at the math fair was help kids with this activity called Strawimals, and this is where kids got to work with straws of different sizes and papers that included pictures and outline stencils of pictures of animals. So just to say, one kid came up to me with a giraffe, and what I did was I helped him sit down and get prepared. I really pretty much just described what the activity was, and I showed him the different lengths of straws that can be used to outline this animal, and then they went ahead and started gluing on the straws and where they fit, and the student or the child here really got to not just work only with me, but to work with his family and learn educationally the idea of sizing and measurements and how it was related to math. At the end of the day, I can honestly say that I was super tired. At first it was like super slow and there was no kids, and like after 20 minutes or so of the time starting, kids came rushing in, and it was pretty crazy. I got trampled on. It was just a wild day, but I really enjoyed it, and this was one of my favorite out of my 3 places that I volunteered during my time. So I would do this again, and maybe next year I'll just participate as a volunteer just for fun. So we'll see how that goes. Next off, I volunteered at the LEAD conference here at the University of Laverne, and you can see here that it took place Saturday, October 29th, from 8 to 3:30. How it worked was you just volunteered for different hours of the day. So I volunteered as a setup person. So by the time I got there, setup was already done. Actually, I guess we got pretty lucky, me and the other volunteer, and just walked around and made sure that things were going well and that nothing else needed to be done. We also had to check in with the other volunteers and see if they needed any help or assistance, and also the booths. If they needed anything, we went ahead and helped them out. The next thing that I volunteered for was, I believe it was for food assistance, and this is where I just got in line. Well, not to go in line, but I just got near the line for the food and helped out. And it was actually pretty crazy. Food actually took longer than expected, so a lot of the time we had to just have people just stand in line and be patient and help them understand that we had one food truck for a large amount of people that ended up showing up. So this was pretty hard to deal with, like all the different emotions that were being brought upon us. Some were like frustrated, some didn't mind waiting, so yeah. And then the last thing I did here at the LEAD conference was clean up, and this was like the most difficult time cleaning up I've ever done. I don't think I ever put this much effort into cleaning up. We actually had to clean up the actual stadium, the basketball stadium, however you call it, you know what I mean. And what was done was that we had to clean up the chairs that were placed for the people, and also we had to pick up pencils that were found on the floor and the extra forms that were passed out that people left on the chairs or left on the floor. We had to pick up any trash that was found. Well, the hardest thing about this was picking up the floor mats that they placed out so that the chairs wouldn't scratch the floor. These were just, they weren't heavy, but they were just hard to grab. So by the end of the day, I was pretty worn out. That day I went home and I did rest, but I really enjoyed this. I could say this is my second favorite out of the three. No, actually it was my third favorite. I just felt that I could have done more, and I felt like it should have been more interactive with the people, and we should have gotten a chance to like talk, um, and get to know people rather than just assist people throughout the day. So the last thing I did was the Promise Scholars College Tours, and this was my second favorite. This took place on October 29th, and I was able to meet children from a elementary school, I believe, or a middle school. I'm not too sure, and walk them around our campus and let them know what goes on at our campus and how things work. I really, really, really enjoyed this campus tour thing. I not only got to know the school myself, but I got to inform people about the school. I also got to tell people about my liking of the college and what I like about it, what I don't like about it, where my classes are, how to be a good college student, also things of that sort. I got really interactive with the children, which I guess that's one reason why I like this volunteer hours. So yeah, overall, I just want to say thank you to, of course, Andy Steck for allowing us to complete this assignment and allowing us to engage in our community and give back to those that have done something for us. So yeah, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.